Let's talk about critical thinking in a way that makes sense to everyone. Think of critical thinking as a superpower that helps you make sense of the world. It's about evaluating information, analyzing situations, and making sound judgments. This skill involves a lot of mental processes like breaking down information, interpreting it, drawing conclusions, explaining your thoughts, and constantly checking yourself to improve. Why critical thinking matters. Critical thinking means thinking clearly and rationally, connecting ideas logically. It's all about questioning what you hear, seeing if it makes sense, and making decisions based on solid reasons. Here's why it's important. 1. Better decisions. By looking at information from different angles, you can make smarter choices. 2. Problem solving. It helps you find the real cause of issues and come up with good solutions. 3. Clear communication. When you think clearly, you can explain your ideas better. 4. School success. Critical thinking leads to better understanding and remembering what you learn. 5. Personal growth. It encourages open-mindedness, curiosity, and willingness to change your views when faced with new evidence. Key parts of critical thinking. Critical thinking involves several key skills. 1. Analysis. Breaking things down into simpler parts to understand them. 2. Interpretation. Figuring out what information means. 3. Inference. Making logical conclusions from the evidence. 4. Evaluation. Judging the credibility and relevance of information. 5. Explanation. Clearly expressing your reasoning. 6. Self-regulation. Reflecting on and improving your thought processes. How to get better at critical thinking. Improving critical thinking takes practice and reflection. Here are some tips. 1. Ask questions. Always be curious and ask who, what, where, when, why, and how. 2. Explore different views. Look at things from various perspectives to challenge your own views. 3. Break down arguments. Analyze arguments to see if they hold up. Look at the premises, conclusions, and their connections. 4. Reflect on your thinking. Regularly think about how you think and find ways to improve. Be aware of biases. 5. Join discussions. Participate in debates to practice defending your ideas and understanding others. 6. Read critically. When reading, question the author's assumptions, evidence, and conclusions. Critical thinking in education. In schools, critical thinking is a big deal. Teachers use different strategies to help students develop these skills. 1. Socratic method. Encouraging students to ask and answer questions to stimulate critical thinking. 2. Problem-based learning. Using real-world problems to enhance analytical skills. 3. Collaborative learning. Group work and discussions to expose students to diverse perspectives. 4. Reflective writing assignments that make students reflect on their learning and thinking. Challenges in developing critical thinking. Even though it's important, developing critical thinking can be tough because 1. Cognitive biases. We all have biases that can cloud our judgment. 2. Emotional influences. Strong emotions can make it hard to think clearly. 3. Lack of practice. Without regular practice, critical thinking skills can fade. 4. Educational constraints. Standardized tests and rigid curricula can limit opportunities for critical thinking. Conclusion. Critical thinking is like a toolkit for navigating life. It helps you handle complex information, make informed decisions, and solve problems. By practicing and reflecting on these skills, you can improve your personal and professional life and make a meaningful impact on society. Remember, it's all about being willing to challenge your own beliefs and assumptions.